Good thing. If you can't say good thing, thing.
Good thing, eh? Good. We're going there. Come with us. In the previous episode, you might have noticed this impressive young lady. Let me introduce you to her. Who are you?
Well, my name is Modula Matuba, and I am turning 28 this year. But I'm a farming Godsway trainer, and I'm so in love with farming. I just love sharing this knowledge that God has given me with others, and just so we can change our lives. It's been amazing to just have been journeying with Farming God's Way for the last almost 7 years now, but God has been so faithful and so good to me. He has been providing in so many ways, and I'm just so honored to be his ambassador. Thank you.
So let's go check out your farm.
Yes, let's go check it out. Come on.
Modula was part of the Growing Nations Students Program, which also helped her to travel internationally and go to Cambodia for about 2 years to do mission work and experience a larger world. And as I've seen so many times before, when young people get exposed to the bigger world out there, in many cases their way of thinking changes. And then you end up with a young woman that can influence the communities around her for the better. She now has her own piece of land that she uses to grow food for herself, as well as selling it to become financially stronger. She's got this plot of land that she's implementing that which Growing Nations has taught her, and she is so proud of what she's done so far. It's truly amazing to see in action how they bring it into practice and teach others to do it as well and things. I am truly this afternoon amazed at what I'm seeing here. This energizes August, and they started to look at some challenges and how together they could solve these challenges to help her grow even bigger. Alright, so August and the gang is going to show me a cave that was used as a house for a family that hid from authorities during that time, and the Basotho people hid them in here, and he raised his family and kids. I'll tell you now more about it. We are going into the forest now. During one of the wars between the people from the Orange Free State and Lesotho, a missionary family needed a place to hide themselves, as well as some local people that did not want to get involved with the war. So you guys do remember that I hurt my leg yesterday. And I'm climbing again. Wow.
Let me welcome you to my cities. I must say that In 1865, there was a major war that broke out in Lesotho, between the Free State and Lesotho. So because of that particular war, most missionaries that were in this land, they were forced out by Boer forces. They were expelled actually, and most of them went to Alual North. That was at the time when Reverend Elenbeja, his name inscripted up there, was stationed at Mapusing, and he was reluctant to go. He was invited by Chief Moros to come to this side of Lesotho because it was calmer. So Reverend Elenbeja came here in 1866 to continue his mission work, and this is exactly where he came to live. He transformed this natural cave into a house. And back in the days, the original church, or the place where the church services were held, is right here. There were no buildings in those days. During his stay here at Masitise, he was responsible for the spreading of gospel, which was his main calling. He also saw it fit that he should properly record our history. So he was stationed here at Masitise until when he left in 1905. I must say that during his stay, he contributed a lot in the development of Lesotho by founding schools, by preserving the territorial integrity of Lesotho, the work that he had done in protecting the people, the job that he had previously done in advising Morosi to seek British protection, or at least to humble himself, so that he is not regarded as a rebel, which would lead to the incorporation of this part of Lesotho. It would have led to its incorporation to Cape Colony. So all those were stopped by this man. So he wasn't only a churchman. There was a lot of action too, negotiating on behalf of the local people.
All right, it's getting dark. I hope we can see something in there.
Drinking water. Inside the mountain. Yeah. Fresh water. Clean it can be.
This was the dining room back in the days.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow,
this is beautiful.
He was tall, huh? He was tall.
It's a great
Really?
So whatever never had.
Yes.
What we have displayed in here is the plant fossils on this side, and then you have also the dinosaur bones, all fossilized.
Wow.
This is a hip bone.
Wow.
So you join the two in some sort of ball and socket joint.
Yeah.
And these are part of more than 700 bones that were excavated from Mapusi at Majakane in 1955-1956. It was actually confirmed to be a dinosaur rib.
Wow.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Up here we have negative dinosaur footprints.
Wow.
So
Upside down.
That's amazing.
All right, so August, we're here in this absolutely amazing cave. You can see that the roof is not very high. Do you think there were very short people living in here?
Maybe. I don't know what length Ellenberger was and his wife and children.
But I'll tell you one thing, it is very cool in here. You should come and visit this place. This is really cool. This is really cool. This is really amazing. It's Lesotho Basotho history. A cave house.
History excites me. We stand on those people's shoulders. And it makes me aware of the fact that we are so temporary. And someday in the future, somebody's going to come to the work I did So this guy made a mess, or this isn't too bad, or whatever. So yes, I love history. I love to come to places like this and realize, wow, these people actually did something cool.
This is really amazing. Living in a cave, not bad. The day is over. We're heading back to our home in Lesotho and gotta go to bed. See you guys in the next episode.
My license wasn't in place, but I used his license. And they also let me go.